The girl suddenly heard a strange sound. She looked down. There was a nest of goose eggs. She reached out to touch, but then heard a faint sound, so she put the egg into her scarf, and secretly took her father's lamp. She placed it in the lower drawer, to keep the egg above warm. The next day the girl opened the drawer. What she saw shocked her. The gosling was breaking through the shell. She quietly watched for a long time, until her father entered the barn. The girl had already fallen asleep, surrounded by a group of goslings. The father gently covered her with a blanket. The goslings grew day by day. No matter where she went, the goslings followed closely. The home slowly became too small, so the girl moved them to the barn, and gave each of them a name. One day the forest ranger told her father, without a lead goose, the goslings would be lost when migrating. If raised by humans, their wings must be clipped. As he spoke, he took out clippers, to demonstrate how to cut wings. The girl rushed forward in fear to stop him. The father angrily sent the ranger away. However, when the girl rode her bicycle, the goslings chased closely behind. Suddenly the father had a bold idea. Why not build a plane to lead them? To win the goslings' trust, the father dressed as a goose. But the goslings only recognized the girl, so the girl first ran with them, then slowly guided them to follow the father. At last they trusted him. Day by day passed. Their feathers grew full. The father decided it was time for a test. But when the plane took off, the goslings just stood still. No matter how the girl tried, they did not move. She had to hide in the grass, but the goslings still found her. Realizing they would not leave the girl, the father thought the plan would fail. Suddenly they heard an engine roar. The girl had started the glider herself. The goslings followed closely. The next moment the inexperienced girl crashed. The father ran anxiously to her side. Seeing she was unharmed, he finally calmed. After much thought, the father decided to build another glider. Even sold his beloved model. He taught the girl to fly. Finally the glider soared into the sky. Soon the girl could fly alone. The goslings in the cage saw their mother flying high. They opened the door themselves, and rushed out spreading wings to glide. So from sunrise to sunset, the girl trained them tirelessly. At last the day of departure came. The father and the girl wore their gear, and began the flight. But as they approached American territory, the military discovered the unknown flying objects. When they landed at an airport, they were arrested by the army. But after learning the truth, the commander smiled. The soldiers scrambled to take photos. Reporters rushed to cover the story. Soon they were near their destination. But suddenly the father's glider malfunctioned. He had to land in a field. The girl hurried to him. The father told her the rest of the journey was hers. After hugging him goodbye, the girl regained confidence. She started the glider again, her eyes fixed firmly ahead. Everyone was waiting in hope. Finally someone shouted, "She is coming." People below turned to watch, and cleared a runway. The girl slowly landed along it. The goslings finally reached their habitat. Everyone applauded the girl. Do you think the girl is brave? Please comment.